Hey, hello, and thank you for watching. Welcome. Today we are taking a look at this guy. Not a full review, just a quick impression, because I saw a lot of shit about this guy online. I mean a lot of shit. And I'm not saying it's undeserved. It's most likely very, very, very deserved. When this came in the mail, well, I saw all the bad reviews like 3-4 days ago when they started piling up. And I was doubting about canceling my order, but I really wanted to finish up my movie display for Transformers with like Kup, and nobody makes them except Fans Toys, which is kind of out of my price range. It goes up to like $300-400 right now, so that's a no-go. And the Toy World one is disastrously ugly and wrong colors and everything, so that's a no-go. So I just prayed for good luck, and let's see what I got. And so we took him out of his packaging, and well, first and foremost, I have been playing with him for a while now, like since this morning, and he comes off with this nice little weapon bit. You know what, I'm just going to put it on manual focus because it's not selecting what I wanted to select. There, it's better. So we got this little thing. It's nice and wobbly. You can pose it however you like. It's little ball joints. It's nice and stuck. There's no paint chip whatsoever, so that's very nice. I'm really happy with this. This is nice quality. This piece, to me, this is good. There's no paint chipping here. This is as it is, well, as it should be. This is as it should be. This is fine. We got a little instruction manual and the card, you know, just regular old card with stats and everything. Nobody cares for that as far as I know, but we always get it. The instructions are nice and clear. I have to say, this guy, his transformation gets a lot of shit, and for the most part I very much understand why he gets so much shit. But I enjoyed transforming him more than I did Fans Toys Rouge. And that's not saying much, but it's saying something. Anyway, we start off with these two little headmasters. I'm guessing one of them is for Kup and the other one for Hot Rod, Rodimus Prime. I don't know, I've never seen the Headmaster show. Now, what I do want to say is these guys are nothing special. They're just very plain. I think the one from DX9 was a lot better when it came to like Headmasters, and this one does have the typical fault that everyone showed of like, it's supposed to go past this point, but it won't because there's a little peg in the way. Can't you focus on that? Yeah, you can focus on that. As you can see, there's a little peg that's just in the way of it. So you start to turn it around. And as you can see, it hits that peg. So either there should have been a hole in this, or this little peg should have been cut closer. And I'm not sure which, because these guys are not mentioned in the instructions, so I'm not really sure on transformation or anything, and honestly, they're just, I don't really care for these guys. I really don't. What I do want to say, however, is that a lot of these I saw horrible paint jobs. But mine seems fine. It's just a thin coating. A lot of these, which I saw, had like a really thick coating on there, like incredibly thick. That just made it look very ugly. I didn't get any paint chipping either at the ball joints. They are still fine. So either I've got a better quality figure of this, or America got a wave that was just shit from the factory. Because personally I live in Europe, and I don't know if it's the same shipment or a different shipment that we got. But I don't have paint issues with these guys. I've been playing with them this entire morning and the ball joints are still good. Well, I saw reviewers that got them just out of the package, moved them once, and it was instantly chipped off. And that's actually the same for this guy himself. Mr. Kup. Personally, I was so worried when I got this in this morning. I took him out of its packaging and I started playing around with him, and he was fine. He was just fine. We'll take a quick look at the things people had issues with, because I need to switch batteries for this, so be right back. And we are back. Now let me just walk you through the issues that most people had. One of them was the loose grip on the weapon. Mine keeps holding it fine. There's no shaking it. He's got a good tight grip. Everything pegs in fine. No issues. Nada. Same with the head. Lots of people had issues with the head, with when you wanted to put in the round top instead of the flat top. It sits fairly nice and flush. No issues removing it. Same with the face plates. I can just get under here, just pull them out. It's difficult doing this behind the camera, and then just push him back in, and it's fine. The same thing with his hands. I have to really push. For the most part, I have to pull this out in order to get it like that. There's a small little peg there, little peg hole, little peg on the hand. It just plugs in. And I have to actually force it to unplug it. But otherwise this hand is fine. Usually I have to put in force or actually pull it out to get it to the side. Same with the upper torso. Lots of people had it be really floppy. It's nice and firm on mine. I didn't experience any paint chipping while transforming it. No parts fell off. These legs don't slide sideways by themselves. They don't slide out. They keep where they're supposed to. The feet are nice. The paint is nice. Now I know this figure gets a lot of backlash, and from what I've seen, oh, it is well deserved. I am definitely not saying that. But there's definitely two different batches that came from the factory, because every issue, which I was so worried for when I got it in this morning, is non-existent on mine. Well, except for the stupid headmaster things with like the little leg things that have to flip out. But other than that, it is absolutely fine. When it comes to paint quality on the legs and everything, and the body and the arms, for me it feels the exact same as my Fans Toys RC, which I was thinking was called Rouge. The paint quality is the same to me. There's no difference. But I have also experienced no chipping on this. None out of the box. Not when I move my fingernail over it. It's fine. Now, does this mean that X-transbots does not deserve backlash on the quality they shipped out to a lot of other people, and from the looks of it, apparently a lot of US people? No, they definitely deserve that, because I've seen so much shit, it's no longer a coincidence or just, you got the 1 out of 1,000 that just sucks. I believe I've got the 1 out of 1,000 that doesn't suck. I feel like I got really, really incredibly lucky with this one. He's just fine. He's nice to pose. He looks absolutely fantastic in the masterpiece cabinet. He's just fine. He's absolutely fine. And I am so incredibly happy that it is. Because this morning when it came in, I was expecting an absolute piece of shit. Some junk of which I could just, well, basically ship back to the seller. Or, you know, put it in the trash bin. But thank God I'm so happy that I got one that's actually fine. It's fine. It's as it should be. Now, does this mean you should go off on my first impression and be like, oh, I can expect it to be good? Well, judging from a lot of the other videos I've seen, absolutely not. I think I got really incredibly lucky on that, on this. That or the European shipment just has a better quality batch, and the one that was shipped off to America just, well, they got really unlucky. I don't know why or how, but this one's fine. I love this figure. I do. This is the Kup I've always wanted. This is what I wanted from a Kup figure, not that piece of shit Toy World. And, well, personally, I like the Fans Toys, but I hate how Fans Toys has this, like, gap in the chest, and this one doesn't. So I can just put on an Autobot symbol right there and have a beautiful Kup in my collection. Now, this was just a short first impression I wanted to do with the figurine. Currently, my lighting sucks because it's getting dark outside, and I don't have any special lighting for that. So if you guys want to see a full review, a proper review of this guy, just let me know. I'll film one tomorrow morning. But yeah, after all this shit, I was so worried, and I am so happy with this guy. Actually happy. Like, fuck the headmasters, but I am so happy with this Kup. He looks gorgeous next to RC and all my other movie masterpiece. I'm happy with him. I can't say it otherwise. And I know for a lot of people that is completely not the fact. And I also know it's because they did not get the same experience with this figure as I do. Because I've seen what other people got from X-transbots. Where the legs keep sliding out, where the hands keep popping out and won't stay flush, where when you transform him, parts just fall off, where the head won't sit flush, where the swapping the face just feels like you have to grab a screwdriver and shave the paint off of the head sculpt, and you can barely push in the top of the head, where the chest falls loose from the waist. But none of those issues exist on my copy. So honestly, I can't say anything else but that I'm so happy with this product. And it feels so weird. It just feels so weird after all this shit I saw about this figure. I feel so incredibly lucky that I got it as it is. because there's nothing, I had no issues with this. And I keep repeating this because I'm still so surprised after all the shit I saw about him. So, I don't know, man. Hey, did you get this figure? Was it a piece of shit for you as well? Or did you get lucky? Let me know in the comments down below. As well as if you would like to see a full review. I probably won't be able to do a full transformation on camera because I don't have the current equipment to properly do that. It's going to be a complete hassle to try. But at least I can do a more in-depth review about this figure, if you would like. This was just a short first impression that I got, my personal opinion. I'm not a Transformer reviewer, and I don't plan on becoming one, but this was just my experience with this figure, and I got really lucky. Thank you for watching, and hopefully see you next time.